Okay, so this is not easy for me to talk about, like, at all. Mostly because it is personal. It does have an aspect of it's just personal, and I am not entirely sure how to talk about this. Well, all right. So me and Danny broke up. Actually, I broke up with Danny. Um, Last month on the 10th, I believe it was a Tuesday, and it was it, it was mainly because I honestly felt that we were so vastly different that we just couldn't really live our lives together. I had so many other things going on, and she had her own things going on. It was kind of hard to even fathom how we'd be able to find a way for there to be some kind of middle ground. And it was just an argument that we had, and I was just like, I'm realizing that I couldn't fix it. Like, I couldn't. And once again, this entire thing, keep in mind, I am not bashing her in any way. I'm not downgrading her in any way, at least from my perspective. She did the best that she could, and I did the best that I could. And I just realized that we can keep trying, but it wouldn't work. But I still wanted to remain friends. She's still a good person. She wasn't a horrible person. It's not like we did anything horrible to each other. It was just a point where I realized, okay, it's not going to get better. It's not going to change. And I hated that feeling. I hated that feeling. I realized that, like, she she was just a good person. She is a good person. So no matter what I say, understand that first and foremost, I do have high respects for Danny. I do. And whenever we were just friends, we still talk daily. Matter of fact, we kind of talked a little bit more because I realized she was kind of like the only friend I kind of could talk to on such a regular basis. We still argued, and I still felt frustrated and stressed. But things got better. We were able to talk a little bit more smoother without much feeling of, I don't know, weight, whatever that may mean. I don't know, maybe obligation, maybe the feeling that, like, oh, it's my job, or it was her job to make the other person feel better. Well, Sunday being yesterday, we got into a conversation about, you know, how I felt. How it's silly of me that and this is gonna sound so stupid and immature and so horrible. But I would get jealous sometimes that, like, she would be like, "Oh, I'm going out to hang out with friends," and I'm like, "Oh, that's great, that's awesome." And it was like always a thought, like, okay, she didn't do that whenever we were together, and it wasn't because I wanted. I I never ever told her not to. Matter of fact, I always kind of encouraged her to, like, okay, if your friends are good influences, sure, why not? If they're not telling you to, like, leave your kids unguarded, if they're not telling you to drink and drive, if they're not telling you to do drugs, yeah, go ahead, go hang out with your friends and have a good time. Matter of fact, when after she left me, well, I left her, but after we broke up, um, her life was getting better. She actually took a lot more initiative to improve on her life. Uh, Even is in the process of getting her own place, which is amazing. Something that she has always said that she wanted to do, and something that I've always tried to encourage. I just didn't know how to do that for her, because if I did it for her, then it wouldn't be her. But, like, her life was getting better. She was hanging out with her friends more. Yeah, she was hanging out with more of her friends, and I was extremely happy and proud about it. And I was still being busy. I was still trying to do even more to try to just focus on the things that I needed to focus on. But yesterday, I told her like, yeah, sometimes I do get jealous. Can I, just being open, that kind of thing. Um, and then it was like, well, I got something to tell you, and seriously, it was like flashbacks of the incident of 2014, 13, with Xavier's mother. I was like, I, it's nothing bad, right? And and what could be bad? Like we're not together. There's nothing, and we talk, and she has her own life, and I have mine. Um, Mine is always just busy with meetings and everything else, and she's going out hanging out with friends. I'm like, okay, cool. Something you have to tell me, go ahead. And she's like, I don't want to lose you as a friend. I'm like, I can't tell you whether or not what your secret is, whether it's gonna have that kind of influence. Um, but she told me that she was seeing somebody, and I was like, that's good. That's good. That's great. That's awesome. Like it's good um, because she deserves to be happy. I can't make people happy, not really. So she was like, I was really worried that if I told you that I was actually seeing somebody, that you'd be so upset that you wouldn't want to talk to me. And I was like, well, I do, I do feel a certain kind of way. No, no offense or buts about it, but that's not what I feel is not important at all. What is important is that you're happy. What is important is that your life is getting better. And the fact that your life is getting better without me means that I was not doing my job at all as a good boyfriend or even as a good friend, apparently. Um, I'm so happy for her. Well, do not get me wrong. Extremely happy for her that she has found happiness. You know, um, what do I feel? Like I'm the last one to know. Like with Xavier's mother, like I was like the last one to know. Everybody knew. Everybody knew. Even people who weren't really like directly involved knew. And even though like I'm sure there's people out there who didn't know, but I shouldn't be. I felt with Xavier's mother like I definitely should have noticed something. um, and I felt very not just embarrassed, but like just horrible. Like what am I doing? That I don't know the people so close to me, or that the people so close to me want to keep secrets. Like, and once again, it's her life. She's not obligated to tell me anything. She's not. I understand that. I do. And like I said, if she's happy, that's what's important. I wanted her to be happy. I we I decided that we should break up so that she could try to find her own happiness, and this is it. Um, I don't know. Maybe in the back of my head, I feel like maybe like if it happens once, it's kind of like oh, maybe that person's just that person. But this happens so often that maybe I'm just like a horrible boyfriend kind of thing. And do I really believe that? I don't know. In the back of my head, it screams it. How many people have to kind of keep this kind of thing. And like I said, it wasn't like she was seeing this guy while we were dating. And I'm gonna believe that. I'm gonna believe that she definitely wasn't trying to do anything like that. And she's always been a good person, so I don't really see her being that kind of person. I guess I just felt that okay, well, something must be wrong with me for her to feel that okay, if I told him that this is gonna really is he I don't even know. She's happy. That really should be the beginning and end of that. And as a good friend, I should encourage this, and I do. And like she even said, like she did try to get back with me shortly after we broke up. It was like, well, nothing has changed. Nothing has really gotten better or worse with it, between us. At the time that she asked. I was just horrible flashbacks of like that incident with Xavier's mom, and it was just kind of like I have to handle it better. So I think I did. I was like, hey, you're happy, the girls are okay, um, your family seems pretty okay, so I have no problem with you being happy. And honestly, the problem that I do have is my own insecurities right now. My like, am I really that bad of a person? And obviously, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're not that bad of a person." I'm like, I want to believe that. Maybe I do. And she's not a bad person. Please understand this. I am not saying that she is. She is a great person. She's kind. She's funny. Um, but just whenever things got serious, we were just on a different level there. And my life is serious. It's like I have so many things going on that I just couldn't. I needed more of a partner in that area when things got serious. And not saying that that she wasn't serious. She just wasn't on my level, and I need that. Just like she needed somebody who was more supportive and more motivated to motivate her. I I suck at these things, and I don't know. But I'm happy for her that she's happy, and I just need to focus more on me. Just focus on the things I need to take care of, and still manage to try to be a good friend. Those are the right answers, right? So let's focus on the right answers. I got this new boombox my brother got me, so a little bit better than my headset or my webcam. But I'm happy she's happy because she does deserve happiness. People deserve to be happy. And usually in that case, when people are happy, I move on because my it seems like that my existence in certain people's lives do tend to make it slightly worse. Makes it harder than it needs to be, and I'm not in that business to make people's lives harder. I do wish her the best, and I'm gonna miss the girls so much. I'm gonna miss Danny too. Her mom not so much, but I'm gonna miss the whole group, and I do hope that they are that 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 they're good, very good.